This is the last video in the Secrets of Spiritual Health, and we're going to look at caring for others and then have a little brief summary of everything we've done. I said in 2 videos ago that Mother Nature had evolved us in a wonderful way, that when we give care, it creates a feeling, a neural endocrinal state in ourselves which is good for our own health. And this must have been a clear evolutionary step for mammals. Like you can see, when a mother needs to care for something small and vulnerable, and the father needs to care for something small and vulnerable too, that there must be an evolutionary payoff to keep them so involved with these little vulnerable babies, because babies are vulnerable for several years, aren't they? So you need a payoff for the parent or the carer, and the payoff is that when you give care to someone, it shifts your hormonal state. So it's important that you realize that it's a really useful and benevolent thing to do, which is in a very positive feedback loop for you. So if you just pause in any moment and give care to another person, another animal, in the right way, they will feel and receive the care, and you will also have a benefit. And the care is always given in the body language that is safe and reassuring and able to be received by the person to whom you're giving care. So obviously, if you're going to give care, you don't come in like this. You come in slightly meekly, slightly confidently. Your body, you diminish the size of your body so as to not be overbearing. You lean in carefully, you soften your voice, you soften your eyes, and you're attentive to the person's signals. You have what is called an attitude of whole body listening. It's not just your eyes that are noticing or your ears that are hearing. It's as if you have a sense that's aware of the other person completely, but it's just open and humble and caring. And people of good bedside manner, you see nurses all over the world instinctively have this wonderful body language, so they can be walking through a hospital ward and they've got, tick box list of what each patient needs, and they have a timetable to keep to, and they have to be efficient, yet at the same time, bed by bed, the good caring nurse immediately goes into the appropriate body language, which is instinctive and also trained, that the patient knows that they are receiving the compassion and care that they need. In the booklet, you will find, after the ethics page, you'll come to the body language of care, and there's a interesting exercise on exercise 3.3, which is on, which page is that on? I've just temporarily lost a day, on 35, right? Page 35, in which it just says, asks you a question, says your heart is opened and you've felt kindness and compassion when caring for someone in distress. A child, an animal, a friend, a family member, a stranger. Just tick off the boxes, And then there's some little nudges that will help you maybe turn the volume up a little bit on your compassion for other people. And there's a few little reflective questions for you. You can see the good in someone even when they're acting badly. You can see the distressed inner child in someone even when they are angry and aggressive. You can forgive even when you still feel aggrieved. Some of these are difficult. You can be patient and kind even when your timetable is stressed. As I read these out to you, I'm thinking, how well do I do on these myself? And then an easier one, you've been inspired by other people's compassion and generosity of spirit. And that attitude of kindness can also spill over, not into actually being kind to people who are there with you, but kind to people who are at a distance. So in many, many spiritual traditions, there's this idea that your kind thoughts or prayers for people at a distance are beneficial for them. And it's not done out of any sense of anxiety, you must fix them, but it's done out of a very soft, patient, and calm attitude of kindness. And in the course book, we have some guidance on that, and there's also an audio exercise that you might want to use, where it just says, be at ease, connect with the goodness of life. Allow yourself to fully feel the goodness of life, a bit of soaking in your connection, and then spend a while thinking kind thoughts about others. Wish them well, wish them health and happiness. So that's the end of this course. That's the last video. I hope that you have found it useful. I think if I were to give you advice, which I will, my advice would be really see if you can get into a daily rhythm of thinking about or doing, connecting with the things you love and like, and that daily rhythm spills over into connecting with the wonder and energy of life and letting it in, feeling it, feeling the presence and fully absorbing it, and letting that fill you up with good energy that then spills over into being kind and compassionate to others. And it's the little daily rhythm, the little groove of doing it consciously, which embeds, as I said in one of the previous videos, the plasticity of the brain can adapt and change, and new grooves of behavior, new neural grooves can be developed in your body, in your system, that then become part of who you are. Because what we want for you, what we really want for you, is that you easily, daily, hourly, weekly, monthly, easily are able to slip into a mood and a way of thinking where you connect with the good things of life, where you connect with the benevolence and vitality of the great mystery that is life, and you allow yourself to fully feel it and experience it and have it improve the whole of your life. This will not only benefit you, but will benefit everyone around you.